trying to get into my own so I can make sure that I'm live and I can hear me. All right. My internet has been acting up today on my phone. I don't know what's going on. It says 3 people are watching. I ain't got 3 people with me. On my phone. I don't know. Okay. Here we are. All right. Hey, Robert, Diamond Queens. Hi, Bianca. Hello. And Audie. Hi, Bree. Brittany, how are you tonight? I'm moving on. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Danielle, what's up? How are you? Mickey Sunshine. How are you? Hi, Hyper Cactus. Thank you all for coming. I believe that you guys can hear me. I mean, I could hear me on the recording, so we're going to see. But for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but when I put you on my, can't see nothing. And then when I move back over, it's fine. So let me see. There's more comments. Yes, baby says hi. No comments. And everyone can hear me. How have you guys been doing? Great. Hope everyone's had an awesome week. I know it's been 2 weeks since you guys seen me. The last time that I saw you guys, I was heading on a mini vacation. I was all excited. I couldn't wait. I could not wait. Hi, Tracy. How are you? What ended up happening? Catastrophe. My job ended up letting a few of us go. 17 to be exact, as far as I know. And I was one of the 17. So last week, I was doing this. I was licking my sore wounds on my knuckles and my arms and things like that. I wasn't feeling in the right headspace. And I didn't want to come on, and it's a downer. It's a real downer and things like that. So I didn't want to do that. Shout out to Rebecca from Crafting Journey with Rebecca. She checked on me. And then also to Brian, Diamond Painting Elliott. They hadn't seen me in the community in a couple of days. I am very, very active. I try to support everyone as much as I can and get into a live or at least a whipping chat and things. I am in a lot of collabs and projects. And unfortunately, I just was feeling down and down. So I know you guys hear me talking all the time about my purchases and things like that. And one of the things I had discussed a few lives back was, should I, in the headspace of us perhaps maybe having to let people go, should I reduce my purchasing? And what came out was, no, I shouldn't. And I didn't. And just to kind of let you guys know, I'm in a great space. My kids, when they were young, I always had to have some sort of a hustle, as I call it, going on. And what I mean by that is I went to school to be a court reporter. That's the person that sits in the courtroom and they do this. With your court reporting education, there are a couple of different things that you can do, some avenues that you can go in. One of the best options that you have is you can either close caption or you can transcribe. And obviously, if you're using a steno machine, you're able to transcribe at a higher rate of speed than standard keyboard transcription. And so I've always kept some sort of a contract. It's very difficult because when you get home from work, you don't feel like working on something that you have, but it was a great idea because I could never really face complete unemployment when I was the sole, financier of me and the kids. So I do have that as my backup. My daughter had worked it for the last couple of years. She worked by contract for me whenever she wanted extra money and things like that. As you guys know, she went off to college early. While they paid for her college classes, we still had to pay for any equipment, any books, anything like that. And she used that for extra money to purchase those items and things. So with that said, obviously I have a way to have income coming in. It's always served as a backup, but something that I could jump in and do right away. And then immediately I paid up all bills through January because my mom and I talked. My mom really thinks that I need to just kind of take a break, right now. Obviously, it's a difficult time. We are starting to reopen here in the desert. Yes, yes. And, I'm licensed in insurance. And so I don't feel that there will be as difficult a time trying to find something, but I also don't want to jump into the first thing that's available and then be unhappy there and then try and leave companies until I find a better fit, if that makes any sense. What do you guys think? Obviously, it's that time and it's my turn. When we first entered quarantine back in March, we heard stories like this left and right. And that was the first thing my mom said. Well, it's your turn. It's your turn. Unfortunately, it's a time where a lot of us probably are having to think about this in one way or another. And so it's your time to be faced with having to think about it. It did come into my mind. I think I mentioned it a couple of times, but I tried not to focus on it. And so now it's still not really a big focus, but I'm gonna try and bring it back into mainstream as much as I can. Like I said, I went ahead and took care of everything through January, so it'll probably get a little more sketchy come Christmas. It's just not there right now. My biggest question is, do I continue to buy? Did I continue to keep my diamond painting budget in the bill budget, or is now the time to kind of say, no, you don't have to have this as a bill right now, or do you keep it there? I'm going to be honest. You guys know my son, he diamond paints as well when he has the opportunity. He diamond paints with me. And my mom, they both feel that it should still be a part of the budget. I'm a little leery. And then my daughter, she doesn't think it should be in the budget. She thinks now is the time to hunker down. Let's get serious. Let's get a game plan on. Take the first thing that comes along. That's her mindset. So what do you guys think? I just wanted to get that out there early because she has not stopped shopping. First and foremost, I want to show you guys. Let me take some questions because that's the first thing that I want to do. I apologize if I get a little behind. Yeah, everyone was saying, everyone was saying hi, good evening. That's on that. I'm not on. One moment. I don't know why, but my internet on my phone is just off. I know YouTube has been blinking out. I've been in quite a few lives in the last couple of days, and yeah, YouTube is blinking out. Hopefully, we are all in the clear, but I apologize if we are. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I missed you guys also. By Thursday, one additional day. I think that was great. I see it's blinking on my phone, though. Hey, Ruby, how are you? How you doing? And I believe there's a misprint on my Chuck Pinson canvas from DAC. Uh-oh. What happened? What did it say? Hey, Rebecca, how are you tonight? I would do Afterpay if you could. Okay. And Tracy's back. Alrighty. So I just wanted to make sure. Hey, Shalene, how are you? Boy, I don't see you much. I know you've been in the live, but I miss you. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? Hey, let's see. Everybody can hear me. Everyone can see me. Alrighty. Hi, Deanna. How are you? How you doing this evening? So with that said, first and foremost, everyone knows my sister wife, Mindy Dipple. She has a collab going on right now with Maritza Delgado from Kiss My Crafts, and they have their own Facebook where they reached out to everyone. It's Diamond Moments and Crafts. Obviously, it is a fusion of both of their YouTube names. And they had a giveaway for memberships. And I won the giveaway. Yay! So I'm going to share with you guys what I won because I love to win. I'm pretty good, Deanna. Were you guys able to hear? I was having a sad evening, but needed to come in for laughs. Well, you come right on in for laughs because I do have a couple. So let's see. Going to start off with. All right, here we go. Guys, I'm doing a giveaway tonight. It's not the scavenger hunt that I was trying to do. That was supposed to be last week, but in light of what I was going through, I never did the scavenger hunt video. Don't worry, you guys are still up for Treasure Studio Arts gift cards at the end of the month. Even if I have to do a giveaway, we don't, But I didn't get to watch as many videos in order to send you guys out to scavenge. So it didn't make sense. So here's the diamond painting that I won. I think it's really cute. I think it's also neat. When I first started diamond painting, I couldn't find anything with mounted or poured glue. Everything came on those double-sided tape. I hated those. Now look at this. Look at this. This is a 30 by 40. Let's go in. Can you guys see the symbol clarity? Not yet? Okay, I'm going to come in closer. Still can't see it. It's not zooming in. It's zooming, not zooming. There we go. It's going up in the distance. It's zooming, not zooming. Pretty colors. 31 colors for a 30 by 40. That is going to come out fantastic. And it is poured glue. I just have a preference for poured glue. Also mounted glue. If I don't ever have to work with double-sided tape again, I won't. But I do have a ton. I have like 96 paintings. Obviously, I won't probably ever be able to work on them on screen. But I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware. I won that diamond painting and some great goodies. Some candy. Love candy. I eat most of my candy. I'm sorry if that is. Thank you, Rebecca. I was so excited. What's up, diamond lady? How are you doing? 2020. I love poured glue. Me too. Look at that. I do see the screen is flipping out. I'm not sure. So earlier today, when I was in Crafting Journey with Rebecca's live, I was on my phone. Before the end of her live, I had switched over to my laptop, and I put the laptop up here, and I was able to have just a straight transmission without, it looks like it's blinking out and things like that. So I apologize that you guys are being impacted by that. The next thing that I got, obviously I got candy. Me and my mom loves candy. She loves Saturday nights. Before Jeremy started going on his hunting trips, because Jeremy, he is an enabler for her. He eats candy during his live, and my mom feels like they're kindred spirits. They have something in common. She loves his stories when he's talking about Trapper Doo and Mary Jane. She really likes how feisty Mary Jane is. She gets the biggest kick out of when she's like scratching on them and things like that. And I'll hear her. That's just the funny thing. She'll be telling like some of her friends from back home and things like that. So I think it's really cute. Some of the other things that I got besides candy, and I ate it all. I don't understand what these are, but it's those caramel hard candies. They're caramel. My son made caramel in his senior year of school in a cooking class, and I remember it was like sugar that he cooked, and the sugar turned brown, and then he added like some corn syrup to it and things like that. It was sugar-free, hard caramel, and so it was good. I tore it up. I had Smarties also. I ate all of them. But I wondered if caramel is made from sugar, how was the candy sugar-free? Has anybody ever wondered that, or was it just me? Let me see what your answers are. I almost got that one off of Amazon Tia. This one is great. You should get it, Robert. It is great. The clarity. It is so many colors that it is going to be really detailed. So for a round, that is awesome. Tracy says, I love Corn Blue. Hi, Charlamagne. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hi, Tia, and everyone working and lurking. All right, Angie. I hope that you're getting a lot done then. Diamond Lady says, it's wigging out on my phone, so I'm watching it on YouTube, on Roku, and doing chat on the phone. Whatever it takes, honey. There we go. I love that. Hey, Cindy B, how are you tonight? Cindy, yeah, life got crazy. I'm good, and it's good to see you all. I don't get that either. Maybe they use stevia or a sugar substitute. That would be awesome. I would probably reach out to them and find out. Some other things that I got. This is just so cute. I'm not sure what this is, but I thought it was cute. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to trace. I'm drawing pictures. A notepad, Halloween notepad. What's everyone doing for Halloween? Are you guys going out? You're getting dressed up. You're going to parties. Obviously, this is a new day and age. Something that we should all be a little more aware of. Every year, we go trick-or-treating. There's only been two years since I can remember that I did not go trick-or-treating. And they were when my son was, the year he was cooking, and then the following year after that because he was too small to walk. Other than that, those are the only 2 years I trick-or-treated all throughout my childhood. Even when I went off to college and I was a grown woman, I was on my own, I still went trick-or-treating. Yes, I did. I got married. I was a grown woman, and I told Hubsters, hey, you can go to the party. She's going trick-or-treating. And she went trick-or-treating. In college, obviously, it was still big to go trick-or-treating because there was half of the campus who were like, I'm not going to stop being a kid. I'm going to keep going trick-or-treating. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to get a pillowcase, and I'm going trick-or-treating. And then there was the other half who probably didn't dress up when they were in high school or junior high, and they simply handed out candy. And they did that. They handed out candy in the dorms. Can you believe that? It happened. So I was able to not feel guilty and continue to dress up, get my pillowcase, and go trick-or-treating. The key to my happiness is I'm the same person every year. I go as the same. I have perfected my makeup to a T. And people always say, oh, did you have that professionally done? That's because I've been going as the same lion with my hair extremely hyper teased, and I make my own mane for years. So my daughter says she wants to go trick-or-treating for life. Now, I have an issue with it. However, we're in the midst of a pandemic. So I'm just reaching out to everyone to see what's everyone doing for Halloween. Are you going to do anything different? Are you going to treat Halloween the same this year? What's that look like for you? I have these adorable magnets. Look at this. I've got this. I'm going to put this on my notebook. Yep. And I'm going to use it to just flutter around. Yep. So that's going to be on my notebook. These are magnets. These are going probably not on my refrigerator, but they'll probably go like on my laptop, just so I can always see them. Rock on! Yeah! And then for the special lover in us all, I don't know if you can see the diamonds. They are round. This is a card, complete with the envelope that you put it in. Diamond paint all of this. The only thing that's not on here is this and this little bitty rose right here. All the rest is diamond painted. And yes, I am going to customize. I'm going to customize because you guys know I am addicted to sparklers. So I will be customizing even my special. And I can't wait. So these were awesome little gifts that I won for a membership giveaway on Mindy and Maritza's Diamond Moments and Crafts on Facebook. So make sure that you guys kind of reach out. We are in the midst of their collab, which is the hashtag Chuckalong2. And that's what I was joining for. I'm so excited. So this little snack, I do feel like going. I know that if you guys know who Aubrey Dexter is, she had a Slash the Stash event going on this year where she was making it a point to kind of get through a large part of her stash, and she was like on a no-buy thing. I still am not on a no-buy. Just to kind of give you guys how I craft. I created a monthly budget that I paid into. Any month that I still did not buy a craft item or a diamond painting, I still put money in every pay to the budget. Do I have a bank right now? Yep, I have a bank built up of how much I could spend. And I had, already put my budget money in for this month. And I do think that I'm going to continue to put in. Have I spent out of there? Yeah, but I had like $250 in credits on Diamond Art Club, and because of that, when my favorite artist, when the Chuck Pensons came out, I didn't have to spend on that, which allowed me to be able to kind of purchase from some other companies. Obviously, you guys know Dreamer Designs, they have restocked for however anyone feels about, the simple quality on there, the diamond painting, the squares, the poured glue, the experience, is still a great experience. And if you guys know anything, my labor of love, which was Fine Soft Day, that I simply use this to clarify. It, obviously you don't want to have to use a tool, but it wasn't so much of an inconvenience either that I wouldn't start on another one. I do have quite a few Dreamer Designs, so I'm going to be trying to work on those as well. I see the chat is moving. One moment. How is everyone doing other than that? Let's see, just catching up. All right. My mom went to Hobby Lobby. They have something for me. I know it has to be Chuck Penson paintings. Yes, yes. And ordered me a unique diamond painting pen never seen before. Can't wait until you show us. Make sure you take pictures. And Cindy B wants to know, Angie, are you enjoying our weather? And Angie says, I'm working on my Chuck Penson right now and in love with his paintings. I am as well. Need to get you some glue dots and baggies. Cindy B says, this is my favorite season. Okay. You haven't been hit with a storm yet, so the temperature must be down. Not too hot, not too much humidity. I get that. Mine too, Cindy B, and love the colors and the smell in the air. Oh, Tracy says that's smart planning. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've definitely been commended on, Tracy, how smartly planned if this was in the event that, something would happen. So I am, kind of patting myself on the back. The biggest thing is, I don't have to feel in panic mode. I think, when the kids were little, that was something that was big. I was always in panic mode. If something happens and they let us go, I started off, I work in auto insurance right now, but years ago, I worked in health insurance. And the unfortunate part about health insurance is every year we have open enrollment. So employment is up when they are gearing up for open enrollment. Once it closes in December, you probably are going to be secure for one more month in January as you start to answer everyone's questions that they have on their explanation of benefits. After they're done asking questions about the new tier that they've selected or what they've downgraded to, there's not a lot to do the last week of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then sometimes August until they start to beef back up so that you're trained on what the new tiers, how the new, procedures are going to work, what the new prescription, options are, and things like that. So I had to find something that offered me more of a year-round, level of security, and I kind of moved from health insurance over into auto. So I've been there before where I had to worry, and I think that that's where the mindset came from, kind of setting yourself up for a few months, make sure that you're able to sustain what, little you have coming in. And then in the event that you don't have anything else, get your backup contract, which is what I did. But thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully that is, something that other people can use, because we are in uncertain times, and maybe it'll help someone else, kind of plan for the what if, also. Hi, Melly, how are you? DAC says they are looking into it. Space for a reflection, so it may be a misprint on. I never even unboxed my space for reflection. That's the unfortunate part. I do have 20 out of his 29 canvases. Obviously that's through last Saturday, because we know he has another one coming out this week. I'm addicted. Let me tell you guys why. If you guys have seen my comments in any other live, you definitely know that the reason why I am addicted is because the paintings, they kind of just take me back to a time. They take me back to a moment in another, just epic of time, another time frame. And so because of that, I definitely, let me see if I can get this on here a little bit better. Okay, I definitely connect. This right here is Quiet Cove. Quiet Cove looks like where I grew up at in Connecticut. Connecticut is off the water. There were a lot of like seaport-like little towns, and his Quiet Cove definitely reminds me of that era, era in time. We left Ohio, oh my goodness, I think towards the end of my freshman year. And I was in a private school when I lived there. So we left Connecticut and moved back to Ohio, which is where I was born. We get back to Ohio, and because I had been in private school, we just had, unfortunately, it's just unfortunate, but we just had more of a formidable education than the school that we were going into. And because of classes and structure that we already had, it caused me to get put 2 years ahead in school. That's how much we'd already covered, credits for things that we'd already had. So yeah, that was mind-boggling and things like that, because I then always was the youngest. But there are so many of his paintings that resonate, with the contrast. We went from, beautiful seaport. There's a lot of Indian-based little towns and stuff. We lived near Pequannock Bridge and Pequannock Village and things like that. And we moved to Ohio, where there's just, it's the heartland of America. And you get all of the farm scenes with all the farm animals. So his paintings resonate with me because I can think of a moment for each one of the canvases that I have. It looks like a period or epic of time that either I went through or that my dad described when he was, coming up and things like that. If that helps you guys understand why I'm in love with that man. So let's see. It is getting busy in here. Jeremy! Hi, Jeremy. How are you? Cindy B says, now I'm just as addicted to cross stitching. I keep pulling out my cross stitch. I look at it and then I neatly put it back away. I have probably about 130 or 40 of those little small projects. And I purchased little small projects to begin with because when I was younger, I would buy big giant ones and I would start halfway through a corner or something and I would get distracted or, something would happen and I didn't want to continue. So I figured I'd be better off just getting a bunch of small projects, and you can buy the casing and things like that where you have everything, the pattern, the ribbons. I did that, but I never ever, I feel like the time getting set up, I could just be diamond painting. So there's that addiction. Hi, Gingers, how are you? I almost forgot to say hi. I am sewing. Oh, Jeremy's sewing. What are you making? Anything good, hopefully? All right, let's see. Hey, Red, how are you tonight? Oh, let's see. All right, so I'm all caught up. I'm going to keep looking. I apologize again. I do see on the phone that it's wigging out. It's wigging out, but it's not over here. Obviously, you guys know we talked about the giveaway. We're going to be doing the first giveaway, and the first giveaway is going to be shortly. I'm doing 2 tonight and 2 next week. I already told you guys about these. And then after that will be the Treasure Studio Arts gift certificate. So tonight's giveaway, I'm going to do, let me show you guys first. Because, I would like to always share my addiction with everybody. I always share my addiction with everyone. Yes, tonight you guys are going to be trying to win one of, ready for this? Sparklers. So this is going to be for our first giveaway. Look at that. Look at the sparkle on that. It's looking good too. Now I know I was given suggestions last night in a live on how I would use some of the sparkler suggestions. I'm going to give you a quick tip on some of the things that I'm always looking for when it comes to sparklers, because I get that question a lot in my direct message. Anytime I see water or anything that will have a reflection, a sparkler can go there. If you look at the item, you can pick a color. It doesn't have to be that exact color. You can pick something that's close to it. And what you're trying to do, you're probably going to want to go with a sparkler or a rhinestone. You're trying to cause the light to reflect and then add a little shimmer, a little sparkle, as you will. So I would use more of a crystal rhinestone or a sparkler for like a water scene. And why? Because in AB, you're wanting to just, have a pop of color. You're wanting it to stand out, sort of like what you see here in the orange. Yes. So if that helps you to decide on how to use a sparkler, woohoo, okay? So that's going to be one. I do have for next week's giveaway more, just so you're aware. These are not mine. And I really love these things. I have bought a few of them for giveaways. The unfortunate part is, as I told you, I use them and spread them out between myself, my daughter, my niece, both my nieces, and then a grandniece. So there will be a drop ship directly, in either green or pink for one of these also. Just a little cutesy wootsies, okay? All right. Anyway, I do apologize. Like I said, I was doing a scavenger hunt. You guys were going to go out into the community. You were going to get some fresh nuggets of information. You're going to come back. You were going to comment on the video. And then I was going to have a random pick. And, the people that participated would get points to earn towards the very last week, which is the gift cards from Treasure Studio Arts. We're still doing all of that. Obviously, this is going to be a giveaway. I'm just not doing the scavenger hunt this week, okay? And I apologize, like I said, my mind just wasn't in it last week. So with that said, the first thing that I'm going to do for the first giveaway, and then I'm going to tell you guys about my fun time today going into the post office. You guys can see this is pretty empty. This is empty, okay? And there's 31 people in here, so we're gonna do a number up to 150, okay? I'm gonna write the number down. I'm going to click start. You guys are gonna put a number in, and then whoever comes the closest to the number without going over is going to win the first. Where did it go? I put it back in the bag. I'm that smart. I am. They're gonna win the first giveaway. Then I'll tell the story, okay? All right, you guys ready? Everybody ready? They're getting their mind. Here we go. As I said, it's going to go from 1 to 150. I'm going to write the number down. Okay? And then I'm going to show you guys. Alrighty. The number is written down. Now, I'm going to hit start. And everyone in here gets one time only. One time only. And whoever is the closest without going over, you're going to get it. Right? Here we go. Is that everyone? Everyone that wanted to participate? Okay, I only see one person who got it. They got it spot on. They got it spot on. So, you guys see that? So, where did it go? Shalene. I thought I seen it. Shalene, I think. Alrighty. That would be the first. Okay. Gonna quickly tell you guys about my day, because it's crazy. So I go out to the post office because she has mail delivered. There we go. Congrats, Shalene. Everybody give Shalene a round of applause. Yay! Alrighty. So, don't worry. I still have I got another giveaway tonight as well as 2 next week. And then after that is the Treasure Studio Arts gift cards. Congrats! Okay, so I go to the post office. The funny part about me going to the post office is I have a mailbox here. I have a hub here. But I still have mail that goes to general delivery at the Don't ask me why. I don't even remember why. I I got an email that said, "Hey, we've sent out," and then I called because they said that they sent me some paperwork. So I called. I'm like, where'd you send it? I don't have it. And they were like, "Oh, we sent it to your general delivery." I'm like, "Oh gosh," because I haven't been there in a long time, like over a year, to even check to see if I have anything. I mostly decided to go online and do paperless billing for everything, so I wouldn't have to go through that. But obviously, certain things it's good to have a physical address, such as when you need a new debit card or something. So I go into the post office. I'm excited. Like, okay, well, I get to see people. Anytime we get to see people, I'm excited. I'm ready to go see some people. Get to the post office, and they say we got to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask, okay? I don't have a problem with it. I bought these handy little dandies. I have not blinged it out, although it did cross my mind. But I'm just wondering, what is the efficacy if I do that? So I haven't done it. But do I want to? Yes, I do. Anyway, I get to the post office. We have to wear a mask. I am not opposed to wearing a mask. Why? Because they say it's for my protection. And I guess, if it's for my protection, and you say that, then I'm going to believe that. Because I always do what I'm told also. Anyway, there's a gentleman there. And the gentleman he's flipping out. He's wigging out. We're going to lose him. Like, he doesn't want to have to wear a mask. And he's really upset about it. I can understand that. Hey, Brian, how are you tonight, honey? Hi, Yvonne. How you doing? You guys just missed the first giveaway. So make sure you stick around. We have one more coming. All right? Anyway, I'm going to tell 2 stories. And get you guys a chuckle, and then I'll do the giveaway. The guy's wigging out. He is flipping out. I swear. Doesn't want to have to wear a mask. I'm sitting here like, he's got me convinced. We don't need to wear a mask. Okay. So I'm in line. They have everything marked off. We have, and I thought about, you guys all know who Nana of 7 Crafts are. She had to go to the post office earlier today. She didn't have a great experience. It was closed. So I was expecting the worst. She had me prepared. If you guys talk to her, make sure you let her know. She totally had me prepared for whatever. Get in there. Our post office, it's beautiful. The way they have everything. They have actual TV on. Never been to the post office. When the TVs have been on, you can watch the latest talk show and how they're doing stuff. Never had that before. Before, it's just a long, boring line. The last couple of giveaways that I had to ship packages out for, there was no air conditioning going on in the post office. We had air conditioning today. It was beautiful. Everything was going great. I just don't understand. So this guy is flipping out. He's mad. Doesn't want to have to wear his mask. He's giving everybody just a ton of problems. Put the mask on and get your ass in line. That's what I want. I want to say that. It's going to turn into Wonder Woman and pew, 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 ping them to damn death. But I didn't do that. I'm just sitting there like, moving on. Stepped up to the next line. I get all the way up to this line. All I got to do is round the corner, and one of these open tellers are going to help me. I'm here. There's a gentleman behind me. And the troublemaker is right here. He's right here. And we heard him all the way before he even came into the post office. All the way back there. Oh, what the hell? Where am I? Where are my nerves? So, they say next. That's me. I'm next. I am about to round the corner. This guy don't know what happened. He sneezes and then coughs. And this one right here flips out. Keep in mind, he didn't want to wear a mask. He is going ham about how this guy probably got the virus and trying to give it to him what is he trying to give to you? You don't want to wear a mask, remember? And I didn't realize it at the time, but my subconscious mind has me running over to the teller and trying to like duck and hide by the sign that says, don't come further than this line. I'm in the corner and I'm like, oh my God. So I was obviously able to right myself. The gentleman that created all of, the hubbub, he eventually just leaves. He was so frustrated and irritated. And then, like I said, I'm in the furthest corner. I'm trying, like the germs was floating around, like the germs like kind of ran up on me and things like that. I'm woosawing the air around me. And needless to say, I ended up, eventually leaving. I did have, I can't believe it, but I did have mail there. I did. So I was able to pick up my mail. But yeah, sorry, was talking shop with the hub. That's okay. Hi, Rick. Tia, there is a misprint on Space for Reflection, just so you know. Yeah, I got that a little while ago. Someone already reported it and told me. I hadn't opened mine yet. Did you get your Space for Reflection? Did you get it at Hobby Lobby, or did you purchase it from Diamond Art Club? Because I got mine from Diamond Art Club, but I do know that it's being sold in some Hobby Lobby stores. Tia, you need to carry some Lysol. I do. That's the crazy part. I carry Lysol. I also carry it didn't help me none. The Lysol, I have a big yellow tub that I keep in the car because when I get out to pump gas, I just kind of wipe things down. Not, after I use it. I don't even wipe it down before I touch it. I just wipe it down after I use it. So the person next to me or after me says, oh, she's considerate. Obviously, if there's something there, probably the air will blow it away. But at least they know that I'm being considerate of someone coming, after me and things like that. I carry these. I have a ton of these. I bought these once a week when the pandemic first hit, when everybody was making their own homemade. I remember there was an argument on Facebook where someone was like, they were trying to figure out the concoction of things. They were just trying to figure it out. And I was like, I don't want to have to do that. I'm just put something on my hand. I don't want to have to figure out if 70% enough. And if you add this, it's still not true enough to wipe it away. At the end of the day, before I touch my face or eat, I'm just going to pop something on my hand real quick. And, I just want to add to the safety. That's all. I do wash up. I'm not one who ran out and bought a whole bunch of toilet paper. Obviously we bought some when we seen it because everybody was hoarding it. But I am a firm believer in washing the booty. So we stocked up on washcloths and towels and body soap. That was what we did. And then, this helps when you're out and about, and it just shows the person who's coming after you that you're being courteous. So that was fun, though, in the post office today. Let's see. It was 2020, Tia, that brought it up earlier. Okay, I thought Diamond Queen 2020 brought it up. It said easy fix. Tracy says to spray the complainers with it that don't want to wear a mask. Hey, Olivia, how are you? You almost forgot. I probably should have said, hey, don't forget. Hey, Nick and Tina's Colors and Crafts, how are you tonight? How's it going? So, I want to get it too. And Bluebird Song. I have both. Love them, love them, love them. I can go on forever. So, before the last giveaway, just going to say I finally took Mama out. And she loved it. We decided that we were going to go down to the strip and we didn't care. And it got to the point where, you know what? So we're going out. We're going down to the strip and no more quarantine. No more We're just going to get out here and we're going to do some different things. So before quarantine, I have been trying to get my mom out. If anybody knows, last year after my stepdad passed, my mom came to stay with me, and she's been really taking care of me. I'm 12 all over again. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean my room, and I don't have to do laundry. I love it. So we were going and we were exploring different places because where we stay is like perfect. It's like 3 hours from LA. It's 4 hours from Phoenix. We're like a half an hour flight from South Lake Tahoe. We're 40-minute flight from San Francisco. So we were exploring a lot of places where we could drive to. We would drive. We were getting out, and I was showing her one casino every 2 weeks, just to give her something to look forward to and things like that, getting out the house and stuff. And that all came to a halt when they shut down Vegas. They shut it down. Tia, that's the life. Yes, it is, Tracy. It is. It's the life. All I have to do is endure a little bit of candy with her and Jeremy on Saturday nights, because she let them take fives. She's addicted to take five. She loves it. She'll have her almond joy. I prefer Mounds, but she prefers almond joy. She'll have a couple of those, but she really loves the take fives. And she'll have a whole bag of them. I have to take them from her. And then the only other thing that I have to put up with, she likes beer also. So I'll get, we'll get some beer and things. If I'm going to have beer, I love Corona, a little lime in it and things like that. My mom, she's a Budweiser, Miller, the good old beers. And then I'm also a wine person. I prefer wine. But I'll drink a beer or so with her just because, it's her thing. And I want her to feel special. So we get out. You were in Vegas last November. Well, come on back. The last time somebody came out on a trip to Vegas, I did go up and meet them. That was Dawn Marie Nunez. She has a family out here. And I went out. I had a great time with her. And so I hope to have more fun. If you come to Vegas, let me know. I will come up and meet you. Have her try Blue Moon. I certainly will, Red. I bet you she'll love it. So we're out. We're going to have a great time. We're just going to throw caution to the wind. We don't care. Whatever happens, we have reached that mindset. Whatever happens, happens. We're driving along the strip, and we decided we were going to go to Fashion Show Mall. Haven't been there. We had looked into some places for like 4th of July. Nothing was really open. Stuff didn't really start opening up until Labor Day weekend here. It's when a lot of places were like, okay, we're going to try and go into phase 1. We still have a lot of casinos and things that aren't fully open. We don't have any entertainment shows or anything right now. But, the malls are starting to come back around. So we wanted to go and get out. Driving along, it just looked, something was amiss. I couldn't put my finger on it. I don't know what it was. I really don't. And my mom said, I don't know. It looks different, It looks, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. And my mom says, I'm sorry if I offend anybody with this language, but I gotta put you guys in the frame of mind that she had when she said it. She said, ain't no hoes out here. I said, Mom, I feel sorry for the hookers. I feel sorry. Single-handedly put all the damn pimps out of business. Mom, I can't believe you're saying this right now. She was like, what the hell are they out there doing? Poor things. Feel sorry for them. They're probably still trying to hook with a mask on. And Mom, why are you thinking that? She was like, I'm just wondering. How many men are still trying to pick up a hooker and the man got a mask on? He go try to feel on the woman who has a mask on, and he come up with some balls. Mom, I swear, who thinks this? Is anybody that you know Vegas as you finally tempt fate and get out. Red says hookers need love too. Oh my gosh, you sound like my mom. Hyper Cactus says, my family and I have been doing Christmas stuff in Vegas for 16 years. My brother stays around the corner from Opportunity Village. Hyper. Ethel M, that is part of all of our Christmas Eve, our family event. I even talked about it last year. Oh my gosh, we'll probably meet up sometime then. Glittering lights at the racetrack. We go there, we get the hot cocoa. We'll be so sad if things don't open up in time for Christmas. I don't know what we're going to do, Hyper, but we do all of that. We call it Family Day, Christmas Eve. My brother, his wife, and his kids, me, my kids, and my mom. We do all of those. And then we get back to my brother's house. We do our family gift exchange. And then we download the Santa Tracker app. And we try to get home before Santa's supposed to arrive in Vegas. So we do all of that. That is so funny that you outlined that whole day. Yes, Rebecca, she said it. It didn't just go Vegas without hookers. Catherine, you sound like her. So she's really concerned. She's really concerned. She is wondering, like, what they're doing, what happened to the hookers, what happened to the pimps, who got beat up first, how they surviving, where could they go? I'm like, Mom, they probably got some sort of assistance. She said, where the hell they gonna get assistance at? I was like, Mom, it's like unemployment. And I'm like, not, I guess, you guys know I was raised by my dad. So I'm not privy to like how her mind worked all the time. And she's like teaching me still, as old as I am. And I'm like wondering. And she said, girl, they ain't getting no help. They can't go to welfare. What they gonna do when they ask them who their previous employer was? I was like, oh my gosh. And so she's really feeling for the hookers. She want to know what they doing, how they doing, who helping them out. All kinds. Like, oh my goodness, please don't tell me we're going to do a fundraiser or something. Help the hookers. We can't help the hookers, at all. This is not the time where we worry about them. Where is their previous exploits? The Johns, they can't help them. Is there a protected group of people that you guys worry about, in this time of uncertainty, such as hookers and pimps? She didn't stop there. Obviously, weed is legal here in Las Vegas. It's legal. We have dispensaries. Those are stores that you can go to buy weed. You simply go in and they fancy. You get shelves. You can even go into the back where they have the extraordinary things, and you can go through the private stock of the extraordinary things. Long story short, she said they can't even switch it up and stand on a corner and sell because we have dispensaries. So one day we go to the strip, and she taught me a whole lot, more than I ever learned going to private school. I tell you that. So Tracy says your mom is hilarious. Oh, Tracy, you should have seen how she was saying it. Who gonna help the hoes? Who gonna help the hookers? What about the pimps? They single-handedly put the pimps out. They ain't got nobody to beat on, nobody to pound on. So, the way she said it, because I'm making light of it, I couldn't believe that when I'm sitting here like really serious. Oh my God, I can't believe, something looks amiss, just how quiet. It was people out. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't the empty array. When we went on 4th of July, we rode down the strip. We had our mask on, and it was just empty. There wasn't a lot open at that point, and we were in shock. So there were actually people that were out. They were walking along the strip. You could tell that there was some life and things are reopening. But I'm being serious, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe what's going on in the world. And she said it with just as sincere and just as serious a statement. I wonder what's going on with the hose. My mom has a deep voice for anybody who's ever. I know a few of you guys have had the pleasure on the weekend of hanging out with my mom and talking with her and stuff. She has a deeper voice than I do. And so if you can imagine her saying it, I couldn't. I got home and I couldn't stop laughing. I could not. It's the real MVP, Jennifer Lanaud. Okay, I'm going to look you up. Her version of a soap opera. Man, right? Red, I tell you, I laughed. I laughed so hard, couldn't believe it. I was giggling so hard. I told my mom, obviously, this is a time where we are reconnecting. We're getting to learn each other and to see each other, having a ton of fun. My parents, I was 8 years old when my parents divorced. So it's definitely, it's a great time right now. And I felt like we were two kids. We were giggling. I laughed so hard. I said, I feel like I'm watching TV right now. So if you guys can think of a way to save the hose and help the hose, I guess I would be open for it. I have volunteered so much of my time, me and my kids, helping out in homeless shelters. Our last time down, and if anybody has ever been to a DP-a-thon, you guys know why homelessness is so important and was so critical to me. And I've supported our local homeless shelter. I've asked that you guys reach out in your communities, as well as, teenagers and stuff, to take all of the joking out of it. Obviously, teenage homelessness does oftentimes lead to, a lot of what we see as far as hookers, being picked up by pimps and things of that nature. So the concern is, a genuine concern, although for me, it was, just a funny moment in how it came out, where the thought came from, and how we, went from such a serious moment into, being able to kind of chuckle and laugh about it. But obviously it'll be something I'll be looking into, how to help them out. I don't know if, I'll be sending them any money or anything, but a clothing drive I'm okay with. Food drive, what, does their shelter options look like? Those are all great. I'm okay with all of that. Help the hoes and hookers. There we go, Christy. I love that. My eyes must be getting sleepy. I thought I read Unite instead of Union. I was like, what? So just so you guys, and I told my mom, I was like, oh, wait till I tell everybody. I can't wait. So in honor of that, my next giveaway. This is for a little cute crafting kit. I've shown this before. I definitely wanted to give these away. It's the case. It comes in the case. It will be drop shipped. I'm going to try to drop ship it. If not, because I have an order of 4 of these that are coming. So, trying to figure out. But anyway, comes with staples, comes with a stapler. I use this completely for my planners. The only thing I don't use are the scissors, although I did have to use them for a week. When my scissors were lost, they ended up being in my daughter's room, so I did use the scissors. They worked well. I got big thumbs. I'm always saying that. I got big thumbs. I'm a victim of the big thumb. If you guys have ever been in a live where, I'm typing something and it just comes out wonky, I totally apologize, but that's why, because of the big, look at that. That thumb is huge. It's so big. It's a really big thumb. And that's what happened. So I start trying to, and all kinds of things will come out. Comes with a stapler. Yes, it works really good. A staple puller. It comes with tape. It also comes with a spare tape. I have not used this, but it is a pencil sharpener, and I know that we have a lot of people who love Arteza and their coloring pencils. So guess what? Guess what you would be able to do with that? As well as paper clips, yes, these all get utilized. I just wanted to kind of showcase that. It does come from Michaels. They do come in, this is like a seafoamish mint green, and it also comes in a beautiful pink. Like I said, I had a ton of these, and unfortunately, they were for giveaways. I gave them away, but they weren't given away because of like pride, contests or anything. I gave them to the nieces and my daughter. So you guys are going to be competing in this next one. For yeah. Okay. All right, and I'll even let you pick the color. I will let you pick the color. All right, so I'm gonna. Here we go. Hey everyone. Hi Bianca. Let's start Help the Host Fun. I am ready for that. Hi Rebecca. How are you tonight, hon? Let's see. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm good. I'm diamond painting. Oh, okay. So you moved over from crocheting, and now you're diamond painting. All righty. So here we go. Here we go. First, I'm going to come up with another number. Tiara. I'm going to have my daughter come up with the number. As you can see, it's still on a blank. Tiara. Tiara's just coming from the pool, and I don't know if she's been in the shower yet. Tiara. I might have to be on my own. This is when I miss my co-host, my son, the most. Obviously, this was the part that he loved. He loved doing all of the giveaways. A lot of times he paid for, that's the other thing I missed. He paid for all of the giveaway items. And a lot of times I would chip in. But he was adamant about me just enjoying a craft. This was the first time in their entire life that they saw something that I would do for me. So I would take my money and I would buy something that I want. I would be online and I would get that and I would get all giddy and I would start biting my nails and they would be like, just get something for you. I'll take care of that. And so he was really adamant. Tiara! Titi! Tiara! I'm sorry. I think she went to go wash some of the chlorine off from the pool. She came in, but the camera is on the diamond painting, so you guys didn't see her. Alrighty, I guess I'm going to pick myself. I can write it down for you. You're going to write it for you don't want to participate, Rebecca? You don't? Okay. Rebecca is going to write the number for me. She's going to pick the number and write it because she doesn't want to participate. What number are we going through? It's 38 people in here? No. Okay. Good. So whenever you are ready, Rebecca, all you have to do, are you there? Ready to go? Rebecca's going to pick a number and she's going to take a picture, send it to me. How are you going to do it, Rebecca? Or are you just going to put it in your head and let them guess it and tell me who's right? However you want to do it. Okay. Rebecca's going to pick the number. She has the number. She's going to write it down. What does the number start with? What does it go up to? She's going to send it to me. Woo-hoo, you guys. Getting excited. I don't know if anyone else goes crazy for giveaways. I go crazy for them. Not that this was the first time I ever won when I was in Mindy's. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years. I'm like, man, oh, I want to win. I can't wait to win. And I don't win. And then I'll be like, oh, well, I'm just going to buy it. Oh, I love giveaways. All righty. So I have, the number is, here we go. I'm going to hit start. It's going to be between 1 and 150. And after you guys see it, you guys are going to start popping in your answer. One number per person. And it's the person who is the closest this time. You can go over the closest. All righty, I hit start. Yeah, because that was about to happen. Okay, is that everybody who wanted to participate? Is that everybody who wanted to participate? All right, I see a couple more. All right, so we're gonna hit stop because I'm gonna show her picture. All righty, guys, the closest. Did you guys see that? The closest. And let's see. Looks like the Rebecca McClellan. Make sure you guys check for me. Night, Robert. You have a good evening. Right, Elizabeth? Everyone went over. I'm going to do a one last one. Everyone did go over. And Rebecca just got here. She wasn't here for the first one. The first number for the earlier giveaway, Rebecca, I gave away sparklers. Here was the first number. So that's why everyone... Rebecca says do over. Are you sure? No, you got that fair and square. Rebecca, this was the fairest that was possible because Rebecca had just came in. She wasn't here earlier. So that was definitely very fair. And we can have her pick another number, is all. We will go, this time, I probably should have done this. We will go 150 to 300. How about that? Rebecca, can you pick another number? And then I'm going to do another giveaway. You'll still be getting this one, though, Miss McClellan. Not this one, but you'll still get one of these. But I'm going to do another one. Well, yeah, you went over, but I just was like the closest. Oh, that's very nice. Yes. Right. Oh. All right. So Rebecca's going to pick another number. She's going to send it to me. This one is going to be 150 through 300, like everyone said, because everyone went over. And again, this was the Ferris way because it's being picked by someone else. Thanks, Rebecca. I really appreciate this. Okay, so I'm going to hit start. Remember, it's 150 to 300. One guess per person. And here we go. Alrighty. Is that one guess per person for everyone who wants to participate? I see Melissa. She got it in. Anyone else? Melissa, it's 150 to 300 for this last one. So if you wanted to reselect again, we'll allow that. There we go. Anyone else? Alrighty, I'm going to hit the stop. Alrighty. So now we're going to hit stop. And here's the number. So mods, let's make sure we have the right amount. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to drop my phone. All right. Who do we have with 263? Let's see. 263, the closest. Or Olivia's 259. Charlotte Van is 265. She's the closest. She's only 2 away. Hey, Charlotte Van! Oh, look at you! All righty. That was very close. Okay, so I believe on my About page is my email address for my channel. Make sure that you got Charlotte Van. I know you can reach me through Messenger. And then my earlier winner, that was Shalene. Shalene, you're in a crafting group on the weekend. Both of you guys have access to me. If you can't find the email address, make sure that you reach out to me so that I can get your address and get your gifts off to you guys. Now, upcoming this week. Wasn't that fun? Make sure you give a shout out and a round of applause. Woo-hoo-hoo! To Charlotte Van and Shalene. They won the gifts. And Rebecca McClellan, I'm still going to send you something that was very, charitable of you. But I remember saying the second one was going to be the person that was closest. So even though everybody went over, you still were the closest. So I just wanted to do it again just to completely make it fair. And there's no worries there. Next week, 2 more giveaways. Yes, I do still already. I ordered all of the sparklers, so they are here. Obviously, we'll also be giving away more. And then the Tia, you don't have to. Oh, okay, Rebecca. All righty. I won't because you're saying it, but I wanted to make sure that you're aware that you would be on the list to receive. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? for the weekend, don't forget, you guys, we're still working on a mystery diamond painting. Make sure you guys all say hello to my partner. She's in here, Melissa Barker. She's in here. Hi. So I have been horrible at working on my mystery diamond painting, although I do not miss the collapse. I am still in there watching Rebecca and Mickey as they go through and they do their hilarity. I love it. So make sure you guys continue on that. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be Wolfpack Diamond Painting. I do believe that she may be live. She wasn't sure if she was going to go this week or not. So we'll keep an eye out for that. At the beginning of the week, though, she did indicate to me and she didn't know if she was going. Taking us into Friday, Mickey Sunshine Creates. We also had Jennifer Roberts. DP Addiction Adventures. Make sure you check them out. Obviously, we all been kind of roll into Mrs. Coffee's live, and we have some fun with her homeschooling adventures. Love that. Love that. Also, this weekend, if you guys are available and you are around, we do have our crafting Zoom chat. We're crafters of all different crafts origins. We all get together Saturday mornings. Love it. I love it. After that, sometimes we do play bingo. I wasn't able to go to our last bingo. Sunday, bright and early. First thing in the morning, Crafting Journey with Rebecca. That's when she goes live. If you guys aren't already tuning in and getting her show, she does a crafting morning show where she gives you guys a half an hour of time, and she kind of just keeps you guys abreast of everything going on in our crafting and our diamond painting community. So obviously it's great to have with a cup of coffee just to wake yourself up and get those eyes open. Also, Sunday afternoon, this is going to be the last week for our Midnight Sun book club. We are going to be meeting to go over the last 4 chapters. Yours truly, that's me, moi, Tia, is this week's host. So we're going to have some fun. Going to try and ask some very engaging questions. So maybe you guys, if you've already completed the book, or if you're just wanting to see, where it kind of goes and what we kind of talk about and how much we are enjoying the romance between these 2 crazy kids and crazy, especially Edward. He's just out of his mind. But join us. We're going to have an awesome time. We're also going to be finalizing the vote for our next book series. Kind of excited about that because it looks like the series that I'm wanting to read was kind of ahead at last check, when I last checked the votes and things like that. Is there gonna be a green? Do you want a green? I have green and pink. Odd. So either or. Don't forget our Crafters Book Club. Oh, okay, so there's a little bit of delay. I'm sorry. I got the book club in. That's on Sunday. It's noon my time. I believe that's 2 Central. And you can get, if you guys are a part of Rebecca, which is Crafting Journey with Rebecca, her Facebook page, you can definitely get the link to the Zoom and be invited in from there. Make sure if you're not, you answer her questions so that her mods will let you in, and then you can see all the fun unfolding. She is still doing, are you still doing the sign-ups for the next mystery painting number 2, which is going to start, obviously right now, they're about to close out the, partnering, because they want to give you guys time to be able to order a painting and allow them to arrive in time, so that, we did this in the midst of, unfortunately, a shipping fiasco where we were waiting for paintings to come in. Some never came in, and there were people who really worked very hard to make sure that they got alternatives and things like that, and so that everyone can enjoy, get out there and enjoy and have a good time. I think though, for me, because I didn't sign up for this one, I think I need to know what I'm working on. I really do. Odd says she has thoughts. People should be buying now. In this meeting, anybody that read the book and finished ahead may join as well, since we may go over the book as a whole. That's true. That's definitely true. If you went ahead, Stephanie, so that's Wolfpack Diamond Painting. She went ahead and finished the book like 2 weeks early. So anybody that went ahead and read the book and, was worried and concerned about commenting because obviously they were foreshadowing events to come, definitely join us. We'll be able to now really enjoy discussing the last few chapters, as well as going back and kind of reviewing some of our favorite chapters and how certain things that foreshadowed in the beginning ended up playing out. We do have some people. I need to get to bed. Bye, everyone, and thank you, Tia. Bye, Shalene. Have a good evening, okay? Feel better. Thanks for coming. One of the best things that I liked about the book club was, and that's what's exciting me about our new book, we have people who had never read the series and stuff. They saw, the movies and things like that, but not having read the prior series from Bella's perspective and understanding, some of the mindset and what he went on to explain to Bella in later books and things was a refreshing perspective. I loved it. Loved how, they had questions and things. So I think it turned out really great. I'm looking forward to our next one. Can't wait to vote on the next book. With that said, I've gone over everything. I told you guys my 2 little exciting stories. I had the time of my life in the post office today. Diamond says, I have my second doctor's appointment tomorrow with my surgeon 2 weeks post-op. Oh, I'm so excited. I know you can't wait. Just to at least get it over with. You can get off the meds and things. Oh, you was tearing my heart out last night. Just kind of tearing my heart out. So I kind of look forward to that. Everyone is saying good night. As you guys know, I'm not doing the full 2 hours anymore. I have been shortening up my lives, mostly because I wanted to kind of focus on trying to, start to do more whipping chats and things like that, which will be coming soon. Obviously, I got hit, last week and kind of taken out the game, but I'm back. And coming from Crash, we heard it all. Exactly, Bree. We heard it all. Good night, Mickey. You have a good day tomorrow. You have a good day as well. You guys will hopefully you guys will see me. Like I said, I don't know yet if Steph's going. I didn't talk to her today. Hadn't spoke to her since, I think, Sunday or Monday. So we'll see. But if she does go live, I will see you guys in the, sorry about that. I will see you guys in Wolfpack Live. You all have a good evening. Thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate everyone's support. Look forward to seeing you guys next week and stick around. I guess I will be getting some videos uploaded. I just gotta, get off the hump. Hi, Cindy B. I didn't get a chance to talk to you much this week. I'll talk to you later though. All right. All of you guys have a good night and thank you for coming out. I had a ball. Okay. All righty. Bye.